Hello my friends, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all having a great day. It's a gloomy day here. I think that we're gonna probably have a little snow this weekend. But anyway, I ended up ordering 3 or 4 orders with the Sephora, and I thought today I would share the things that came from my first order and show you the things that I kept from it. Now, I do order several shades of lipstick, and then I can tell by just winding it up and looking at it. I don't need to touch it if it's going to work for me. All of the Gucci lipsticks were way off base as far as what was showing on the Sephora site as far as color. They were nowhere near what they need to do something about that, because their returns would go down if they had a more accurate way of showing color. Anyway, I thought I would share with you the things I did keep. All right, so the first thing, this is my second bottle of this, and I didn't even take it out of the plastic yet. Let me take it out of the plastic so there's no glare on the package. And this is the Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil. I absolutely love this. I highly recommend this for anyone who really wants to have that exfoliation but cannot use a Retina A product. This is just a wonderful, wonderful product. And I need to say something right now because I get this in a lot of comments. My friends, and I'm not knocking this site because I know a lot of you live and die for it, and it's Paula's Choice. I don't go by the website because if I did, I wouldn't be using anything but Paula's Choice and a few other skincare products. The products that I love are always put down or disliked on that site, except for my SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. They give that a good rating. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. And if that's what helps you get through and select what skincare products you want to use, then by all means go for it. But for me, I'm not going to pay any attention to that site because the products that I use and I talk to you about, for one, I'm very serious about it because I know they cost a lot of money. And I'm not going to come on here and, oh, this is fabulous, when it really doesn't do anything and you spend your hard-earned money. And I take that seriously. So for me, it is trial and error. I try the products. If I see a difference, how can it not be doing something? So I don't follow Paula's Choice at all. I just don't. And I can probably say that most people don't. I know the YouTube world does, but my friends, they don't even know what Paula's Choice is. It's now starting to be advertised in magazines, so it's going to start, you know, people are going to start knowing what it is. But for me, I go by myself. I look up ingredients. Paula's Choice is always going to put down a line like Sunday Riley because it uses essential oils. In all the years that I have been using essential oils, and I'm not saying that it can't happen or it will not happen to someone, I have never had any irritation at all using essential oils. None. I mean, some of them have been so wonderful for me during my hives, and lavender being one of them, which, you know, when I mention lavender, I get a lot of people telling me, oh my God, lavender's awful. Anyway, just to answer everyone's question, there are quite a few that ask me that you're very confused because Paula's Choice says not to use something that I'm using. If I like a product and it works for me, I don't really care what Paula's Choice says. In plain English, that's what I'm saying, okay? So this the Luna Oil by Sunday Riley, I have used one whole bottle of and absolutely love. So then I had talked to you all that I had received a sample of the Start Over Active Gel Cream in the Sunday Riley. Now, I also like the fact that it is a gel-based eye cream. I find that for me, a gel works better because, you know, I have all these puffies here. So for me, a gel works much better at nighttime than during the day. And for those of you who have problems with milia, you know, the little fat deposits of white bumps you see under your eye. That can be because an eye cream may be too rich for you, so try a gel. I'll bet you have better luck with it. And this is the Sunday Riley Active Gel Cream. I absolutely love it, and you get a whole lot of product with this. There's 1 full ounce in this for the $85, and of course I've got the 20% off. Now I'm not sure, I think, doesn't Sephora do another friends and family, not friends and family, another Rouge just for the VIBs? Because I know not everybody is a Rouge, so not everybody could take advantage, or could they? I don't know. Anyway, I got the Start Over Active Eye Cream Gel, and I loved the sample, absolutely loved it. I also got a sample of the Sunday Riley. Let me get it out of the package. And this is the Hydroactive Cellular Face Oil. This is, oh, I must mention that in this Sunday Riley, there is licorice root, which is lightening, brightening, and the caffeine helps to work on the puffiness. So this is really a nice eye cream. It does not interfere at all with the makeup application. You know how some of them will start to pill, or you know, your makeup will start to roll away with the eye cream. I didn't have that problem with the Sunday Riley eye cream. And then this is the Rose Hip, and you know I love my Rose Hip oil. This is the Flora Hydroactive Cellular Face Oil. It is has nourishing Russian, Turkish, Bulgarian red rose in a rich base of hydrating botanical, and it quenches very dry skin. I actually had a very nice sample of this from Sephora, and I loved it. And I will show you what this one looks like. This one comes like this, and the other one is very blue. A lot of people have asked me, does it dye the skin? No, it doesn't dye your skin. Okay, it might dye, if you spill it, it might stain something else, but for the color, I don't see anything. But I'm just so excited about these. And this oil did not interfere at all with makeup application. All right, so you know I just did the video on Essence, and I decided I was going to try a couple more Essence. I believe I have one more coming in a different package. I know I'm a naughty girl, but I couldn't help myself. But anyway, I'm going to try the Ski 2, or the SK2 Ski. What am I talking about? The SK2, I must say I'm a little disappointed in this teeny-weeny little dinky bottle, because this thing was $99 on its own. I'm sure they have a larger bottle, but I think it went up into the $200 mark. But many swear by this, but some also say that this one did not work for them and broke them out. So I am going to give it a try and let you know. And then another, I had mentioned that one of my subscribers, the Closet Shopper, she uses the Makeup. I know you can't see them, but you know I'm holding them up for you now. Okay, so the Makeup, the raw sauce, it's the hydrating, nourishing essence. This one's a really big bottle. Very good as far as price is concerned. But, oh, look how cute it is. It comes in its own little duffel bag. Isn't that cute? And this is part of the Korean. They call it the K-beauty. And, you know, it's interesting. I was reading articles on Korean women and the Korean society and how they take care of their skin, because men in Korea take care of their skin also. But in America, we tend to have the 1, 2, 3, cleanse, tone, moisturize. And, you know, some of us throw in an antioxidant, so it becomes a 4-step. In Korea, I think in my past life, I must have been Korean, because they have they can go all the way up to 12 steps. And, you know, mine, you know, I don't show a lot of you all of the steps I do because it would be too confusing, so I try to simplify it for you. But I have been known to layer 12 steps, and so I think, yes, I must have been Korean in my last life. But anyway, it's a nice bottle of toner. So I'm gonna, not toner, of Essence. There is a difference. And the Essence, for those of you that didn't see my Essence video, an Essence, the molecules are much smaller, and a lot of them have hyaluronic acid, some of them have green tea. They have all different types of ingredients in them, but the molecules have been formulated smaller so that they can actually penetrate through the skin. Most products that we have as far as hyaluronic acid. They will lay on the surface of the skin, which is fine because it is, I'm having a hard time getting it back in the bottle. And that's fine because it does lay on the skin and it helps to plump and through the air, the topical part of the skin, which is fine. But we want to have something that goes in and fights a little harder and dirty, okay? And then I bought the Amorepacific, and this is the Intensive Vitalizing Essence. Very excited to use this. The Amorepacific line is a very nice skincare line. Some have said that it's too highly fragranced. Now, I did have a sample of a moisturizer and one of their enzymes, and it does have a light scent to it, but I don't think it's any more than some of the other lines that are out there. But this comes in a beautiful pump vial. I haven't opened or tried any of these products, but I definitely will, and will come back and do a follow-up video very soon. I'm going to try to do a little more videos to help you perhaps create your Christmas list. We love that. All right, so I did get something else in the Amorepacific line, and it is the Moisture Bound Rejuvenating Eye Treatment Gel. So again, a gel, and I'm anxious to start using that. But you know, I've been a good girl because I told myself you have to empty some things out. Oh, I'm very excited also. I had two young men subscribers that sent me a private video on Korean skincare products they've been using. After they saw my Essence video, they wanted to show me and share with me their products. And it was phenomenal. First of all, I was so impressed that two young men have the skincare knowledge that they both have. And they also informed me that Amorepacific has a drugstore line that is very available to all of us at Target. And yes, my friends, I went and bought some of the products so that I can share them with you. And I will in a video, yes, very soon in a video. So you watch for that, okay? All right, of course, they sent me the wrong item here. Or I put it in the wrong, I selected the wrong item. I usually get the Eau de Parfum, and this is the Eau de Toilette in the Tom Ford Black Orchid. So I will be exchanging this for the Eau de Parfum because I love the Eau de Parfum. This fragrance here was one that I sampled after I bought the Velvet Orchid in the Tom Ford, and this is so yummy. It is very sensual. It is very, it's a very sultry, sensual, sexy fragrance. And I will say something about the Tom Ford fragrances. They cost a lot of money, but you don't need to put a lot on and they stay with you all day. And that makes me a happy girl. So I did get a bottle of this. I told you I love the Viseart eyeshadows. I have some Viseart on today. The blue is a matte, but the Viseart, every day I use the palette. And I told you I was going to get the matte dark. I'm so happy I did. Oh my God, these colors are just divine, absolutely beautiful. I find that these shadows last all day on my eyelids. I do use an eyeshadow base. If you have oily eyelids, I do. Nothing else on me is oily, but my eyelids are. You must use an eyeshadow base for any eyeshadow, drugstore, high-end, to really stay all day, or you're going to find you get a little crease in there. If you're not using a good eyeshadow, and that's another thing, finding an eyeshadow base that works for you. And you want one that is a little drier when you're oily, okay? Because if you put something that's very slick and creamy on you, I don't find that those work to the best for me. Right now I'm using a Clarins one, and every now and then I'll use the Paint Pots by MAC, but I'm starting to feel that they're aging my eye a little bit, or they just give me that extra crepiness that I'm not sure. And I don't know if this may be because my Paint Pot could be a little old. But anyway, this eyeshadow collection is just divine, and I don't regret it at all. I absolutely love it, and they actually have a couple of cooler shades in here that, well, they're cool for me, that I'm very anxious to try. I really am. And I don't regret my purchase of these at all. And if they have sales and you really want this, I say put it on your Christmas list and just go for it because they are beautiful. Now I did get the Sultry. Is this a Sultry? Which one is this? Sultry Muse. This will probably go back. Once I saw it, it's a little too, the colors, I prefer the Paris. And I thought to myself, which ones of these would I use? And I probably would only use maybe 4 or 5 of them at the most. So it would be a waste of money for me to keep this one. But I will say the colors are just gorgeous. But I don't feel that you need all the shimmer palettes because they're very, very, well, they're not so similar. See, I would never use these over here. And I would use half of that. I might keep it. I don't know. All right. You'll know if I keep it because I will do a tutorial with it. All right. I want to move right along here. I did get my repurchase of the Laura Mercier mineral powder. I feel for aging skin, this is one of the better mineral powders out there. I never get that waxy buildup look. Unless your brush gets really, really dirty and you're not blending enough, you'll get that muddy, waxy look. But with this one here, I love it. The Rich Vanilla is a perfect shade for me, so I did get a refill of that. I'm trying another eye base. This is the Dolce & Gabbana Perfect Mono Cream Eye Color. It's not really an eye base, but I wanted something more of a flesh tone, and I will show you this one on my finger. This one here is more of a flesh tone. Okay, so I'm going to give this a try. I'm not sure how it will work for my eyelids, but we shall see. Okay, moving on to the lipsticks. All right, so my lipsticks. All right, I ordered 3 Givenchy and 2 Dior that I'm going to keep. And I'll go through the Givenchy first. And even though I have a lighter lip on today, for the fall, I prefer more color. And I must be honest, this one here, there's one missing. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I did buy a new Tom Ford, and that's this one here. And I have Spice liner under it. This is it's called Guilty Pleasure. And I thought it was really a beautiful peach to put over a matte beige lipstick when I'm in the mood for that nude, because as I started to say, the nude lipsticks just aren't doing it for me anymore. But when you wear a very intense eye, you can't have an intense lip. So you do need to have a couple of lighter colors. So I got this one, and like I said, it's called Guilty Pleasure. And it is, let me put it on my arm here. It's a beautiful peach. It has a lovely finish to it. I have only one other Tom Ford. I think $52 is a little pricey for a lip, but you know, it was my birthday. So I thought I would go ahead and get another one. And that's what's on my lips right now. All right, so let's get too busy with our beautiful Givenchy shades. I didn't want this video to go too long, but sometimes it's just impossible. So we'll start with the number 103, and this is Brune Creature. And there's something to be said about this beautiful lip case. And this one here is a gorgeous, you'll see that they all go and lean towards the brick side. Let me put a little of this on my wrist for you. And I just think these are exquisite matte lipsticks. They are just beautiful. Love them. So that one was Brune Creature or Creator, whatever. Number 103. And then we'll go into 105. And they're going to be very similar to you, but they are lighter and darker. And this here again, oh my, I'm 21 minutes. How many minutes? Oh, 21. All right, so this one is the 105, and this one is Brune Vintage. And again, this one is going to be a little bit darker. Let me put that on my arm so you can see. This one has a little bit of pink undertone to it. There we go. Okay, so that was the first one, and this one here is 105. This may not work for me, but you know, I have to try. It has a little bit too much blue, you know, for my skin, but it is a pretty color. All right, so the next one is Rouge Deception, and this one comes in a limited edition case, and it is just beautiful. It's black and silver, and the number on this one is 308, and again, a little bit deeper in color. And it pulls a little bit more red. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let me do it over here. It has a little more red to it also. It might, and here it is next to that other one. They're very, well, you can see it has less blue in it than the 105. Okay, so that is the Givenchy. And this formula really is a very nice formula. It it doesn't age the lip. So then we're going to go over to our Christian Dior lipsticks, and this is the 999 Voluptuous Care lipstick. I keep watching for that battery to cut down on me. Okay, so this is what this one looks like, and the tube for Dior is beautiful. And let me just put this, I'll put it on my wrist here. And it is right there. It's just a beautiful color, and hopefully, I'm hoping that it doesn't pull any more blue. If you look at this one already on my arm, you'll see that it has turned more blue. Okay, so I'm hoping that this one really stays this color because I do love it. And then the last one I got, I don't know if I'm gonna get to my handbag. All right, the last one, 644, and it looks like this. And on my wrist, it looks like this. And it definitely pulls to a mauve tone. Very, very pretty. Love it. All right, I have to clean up because I cannot touch my birthday present with this on my arm. I've decided to cut this video down just to my Sephora haul. The very next video that comes up will be my birthday haul, and perhaps it will have no, it won't have been here by now because today is Veterans Day, so I don't think there'll be any deliveries. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. We're anti-aging here. Be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, and most of all, my friends, be lovable. What did you get during the Sephora sale, and did you keep everything? And what is on I'm going to create a Christmas wish list and perhaps share it with you. So what is on your wish list for Christmas? You could give me some ideas for mine. Bye-bye. Bisous, my friend. Bisous. Mwah.